Namaste, dear friends. Warm welcome. Good to see many friends joining.
नमस्ते नमस्ते।
Gaurav ji, namaste, namaste. Welcome,
Thank you
welcome.
for coming back, sir.
Rohit ji, yes. Very nice to have all friends after a long time. I see Jayashri ji, Arohi ji is there, Gaurav is here, Kripalini ji.
Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste, namaste, Madhulika. Thank you for
हाय
joining.
आदि।
Good, good. Priyadarshini ji, very nice. Okay, so many friends are joining. We will start the session. So this session, we call it the journey within. Okay. Uh, I'm just muting everybody so that I am um, audible properly. Okay. So today's session is about meditation and self-discovery. That is what we are all interested in. And there would be 5 parts of this session today. We will first go, we'll have a message because I feel I have some message from the mountain, which is Kailash for me, right? So I will be sharing that message, and then we will go a little introduction into the little introduction of Vigyan Bhairava Tantra, which is again a very beautiful aspect of understanding how to meditate. Okay, so there are many techniques there. So the third part is I will teach you how to implement that technique. Very simple, easy for you to go into deeper meditation. And then we will have meditation for 30 to 40 minutes. That is what we want to do here, the maximum. And at the end, we will have sharing and, your question answer, whatever, we will interact, that we will do at the end. Okay. So friends, first, again, a warm welcome to all dear friends. After a long time, we are meeting. I was a little away from this space because I felt that I need a lot of work to do. So a lot of shifting were happening in my life, and the Kailash Yatra, the preparation of Kailash Yatra, going to the Kailash Yatra, coming and integrating. I needed my own space, and then I feel now, right now, I'm in a space where I want to connect, and more importantly, connecting to the Sangha is so beautiful. Always, it is like our power. So in a way, I was missing all our Sangha, and then I get this calling, a message that we should be meditating together. So, especially friends, when the world is so chaotic, there are so many things happening around us, right? The universe, the world consciousness is kind of like disturbed right now. And, the more we are putting our attention to the media and things like that, we don't know where we are. So, what the message from the mountain is, for me, what I got is we are not just this physical being, right? We are much greater than what we think we are, right? So whatever you call it, you want to call it your higher self, you want to call it God, you want to call it universal intelligence, or you believe in Shiva, you believe in Mahavatar Babaji, or whatever you believe in. We need to connect to that higher part of ourselves and remind ourselves that this is not what we are, that is what we are, right? So living from, I call, from for me, I feel it is a authentic identity, our authentic self, and we should live from that authentic self. It not we should, we all want to do that, right? We get lost in our daily, because we are connecting to physical things, we are connecting to things that doesn't remind us of our true self. So we create this space for us to remind ourselves about this, this space that, we create first in ourselves, and then we also help other to create that space, right? So when we talk about world peace, first we have to have peace inside. We connect to that part of ourself, right? Yeah, so I can see Gaurav's video. I mean, it's good if I can see all of you. It would be nice to see your faces. Thank you for doing that, Gaurav. Yeah.
Actually, that was my intention. So that when you are speaking, you must be feeling more like talking to the screen. So
Yes.
my intention is simply this,
Thank
Aditya.
you. Thank you for that, Gaurav. Yeah. If you can, just come on the screen for some time, maybe 5-10 minutes, then you can go back, into your wherever you are. Thank you, Madhulika, for doing that. It's nice to see some faces. Wow. And many other friends are joining. I request everybody to turn on the camera for some time. It's good to see, people that we are connecting to. Jayashri ji, thank you. Thank you for doing that. Yeah. So, that is the message that I have continuously got from, the mountain. The mountain I love very much, very close to my heart, is the Mount Kailash, right? For you, it could be anything. It could be anything. It could be a certain author. It could be a guru. It could be, your higher self. You can think about that. And when we connect, friends, when we are living from that authentic self, the first thing that happens is we get into this inner peace. The inner peace becomes the baseline. You're not shaken easily. Things are going to come the way it is coming in the world, but we are not shaken by it, right? Fear reduces and trust increases. This is what I have felt in my journey also. We reduce fear. We are coming from a fear based, we want to control everything. We want to stop trying, everything. I have to control. So our decisions feels less anxious and more intuitive when we are connecting from this real self. Amrita, you're there. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. And when we are connected to our authentic self, friends, we get clarity of direction. There is a sense of right. What is right for me? What I need to do? What is that inner knowing? It becomes simpler, friends, right? We don't go to someone to ask what I should do. What is my path? We have a path. We have a direction inside. When we are connecting to that authentic self, we get that direction. And relationships transforms. We can go over the drama. Always we are caught up in the drama cycle. We can go above that, right? And acceptance, a very deep thing that happens is when we are operating from that higher self, from that authentic self of ours, we come into a space of acceptance of what it is. The resistances, no, it shouldn't be like this. No, the government should operate like this, not like this. Okay, we soften. And more importantly, friends, heightened awareness. That is what we want. Because apart from, if you don't have that heightened awareness, how are we going to understand what is right, what is wrong, what we need to do? Everything, how to sit, how to talk, how to breathe, everything comes from that self, of that higher self of yours. And the small self, the ego, the small I, there's a big I. That's what we are talking about, the big I. That's our authentic self connecting to God or universal consciousness. And the small I, this ego, it always gives us confusion. The ego starts melting, it starts loosening. So, friends, this is basically the message which I expanded. And today, we are going to step into Vigyan Bhairava Tantra. This is something so close to my heart for a long, long time. I wanted to do this myself, practice every day. But I feel I never felt I should start that journey earlier. Many times I started to started felt like starting this journey, but I could not. But I feel now I am in a space where I'm ready to do that, right? And we are all ready. It's not I am ready, we are all ready. That's the reason we are meeting here. So I will be explaining that. First of all, it is nothing to do with like tantra. When we think tantra, is it sexual practice? Is it? No, this is nothing. It is just meditation techniques. Vigyan Bhairava Tantra, this book, this wisdom has come from, it says when the goddess was making love to Shiva, and there is a reason why she's making love to Shiva, because that time, if she asks the question, Shiva will not say no. So the mother, she went into the union with the god, or the Shiva, and actually she was asking these questions for a long time. There is so much problem in samsara. People are so lost. There is so much pain. Why don't you do something? Shiva, he will keep quiet. He will not answer. You can't break his meditation. You can't make him talk. You can't make him get answers. Right? So then she realized, okay, then I will ask him in the right moment. So she sat on Shiva's lap and she asked the questions that are, that will help life. She's saying that, my children on earth, they are suffering. What is the truth? Who am I? What is the real nature? And there is two ways, people uh, can give these kind of answer. One is philosophical, and the other is scientific. Shiva is choosing the other way. He will not give direct answer. He will say, do this and you understand, do this and you realize, right? So philosophy is about asking how, science is about asking why. Science is techniques. You put the techniques, it's experiential. Philosophy is, if philosophy has to talk about love, and which philosophy has done a lot, it has written, you know so many things about love. But if somebody says, what is love? Actually, we need to experience it in order to know love, right? So this journey is an experiential journey. So when the Devi is asking Shiva, Shiva did not answer a single question, but he gave all the techniques. So friends, Vigyan Bhairava Tantra. Tantra is science, right? Tantra has been misused, saying it is related to sexuality. 1% of it is sexuality, might be. Even it has given some techniques there. But the major part is to awaken our divine nature. That is the role of Tantra. And in a very short span, because it gives techniques, right? So we will be talking about this in other sessions, and there are 112 techniques given in Vigyan Bhairava Tantra for meditation. So friends, what we are going to do is we are going to tap into one technique every session. Okay, now I invite you to read the book of Vigyan Bhairava Tantra, and you can try your techniques. I would suggest that every technique you try for 3 days. When I'm saying technique, it's not like very big term. I will show you. It is very easy, right? And what it said, the sages, they have said, in this 112 technique, you will find one technique that will click for you. And that is your technique to go deeper. And these are not like big things. This is just our Anapanasati meditation, breath awareness, but it again goes more deeper into breath awareness. That is what we are going to learn. Okay. And if you feel, oh, I'm not going to do these techniques, I'm just here for meditation, that's also fine. You can just observe your breath, and just be with the music, and we can do this practice. That's also up to you. There's no pressure here. Okay, because all of us, we have our own way to meditation. We have our own practices, and we can uh, just practice that, no problem. Okay, so what is the first technique? The first technique, it says, it talks like that, it says, the radiant one, this experience may dawn between two breaths. I'm now talking about this technique. Okay, the first technique of Vigyan Bhairava Tantra, most easy, and many people, they just follow this technique. They go into very deep meditation. They can connect to that um, God or the universal intelligence. So friends, the purpose of meditation is to connect with that self. Every meditation, we are connecting to that self, and this is the technique to do that. Okay, so what it says is, after breath comes in, so breath is going like this, in and out. So turning in and out, the beneficence is where the secret is there where the portal is. So what he is saying is, when the breath goes in, like, you will find there is a small pause. It is not even a second, maybe 1/10 of a second. There is a small pause. And when you breathe out, again, we are pausing, maybe 1/10 of a second. Okay, so what we are going to do in today's meditation is, we are going to observe this gap, right? So there is a small gap, and it says, if you can catch that gap, you can enter that space of higher intelligence. You can be there, right, friends? So again, no pressure, no seriousness. Okay, also don't be serious. Forget about seriousness. I'm doing it correct. I have to connect to my God today. I will do that. Nothing of that. Let's play with this. Okay, let's have also a playfulness about today's practice. And then the following 3 days, or maybe 7 days if you like, is the homework to practice this until we meet for the second. Okay, and if you want to speed up the process, you can go through the book yourself, read the book, and try every process at least for 3 days. You need to try at least for 3 days every meditation. Okay, and probably you will find, I'm very sure you will find the one that suits you the best. But the intention of the meditation, a goal of meditation for all of us, is that we want to be grounded in our authentic self. That is our real self. All other self is, oh, you're a father, you're a mother, you're a husband, you're a wife. Okay, that's, you're playing, and we are too much caught up in the drama. And meditation is the way to bring us out of that drama. Okay, so let's practice this, and we are going to have a all our, we have friends, we are going to have a chit chat talking at the end. Okay, so friends, let us you can take a nice posture, sit comfortably. I'm going to play some nice music, and if anybody can tell me if you can hear the music, I'll just put the music. The music is audible. Madhulika is there. Okay. And you can also listen to my voice. Okay. Is that fine? Okay. Wonderful. All right. Yeah, friends. So let us take a comfortable posture, and you can cross your legs, cross your hands, and sit very comfortably. Let the spine be as straight as possible. You don't have to uh, force your spine or something, and make your body very, very comfortable. The posture, the asana, let your body be very, very comfortable. Check your body, your from head to toe. So as we do that, We can close our eyes softly. If you are wearing spectacles, remove your spectacles, close your eyes, and we watch our breathing. Watch the breath. So this breath is the bridge. This is the bridge to the divine. Everything changes, our health, wealth, age, but breathing remains that one constant factor in us from birth to death. This is also the link between the conscious and the unconscious. So friends, observe the gap between the two breaths as we inhale and before we exhale, there is a small pause. And then as we exhale, and before we inhale again, you can see a small gap, small pause. You don't need to alter your breathing for that. Don't hold your breath. Just playfully, easily, happily observe the breath. Normal, natural flowing of the breath. Put your entire attention to the breath. And play with the breath as if you are playing with the breath, just to observe where is that small little pause. First, you can be aware of the breath. You feel the breath is moving in and out, touching your nostrils. Cool air going in, the warm air coming out. You can also feel your lungs, maybe your stomach. Be aware of all these sensations. Leave all thoughts. Try if you can just be with the breath. Come back to the breath playfully. Find that first point, inhalation. When the inhalation finishes, tiny moment. Sometimes it is like a 1,000th part of a second, where the breath is stopping. There's a little small rest. And in that pause, if you find that pause, you do nothing. Just be there. See if you can just be there for some time. Lord Shiva says that in that stopping, that one small self, the ego, vanishes. Very easily, in a very relaxed way. Just see if you can find that first point where the breath pauses. It could be at the exhalation, it could be at the inhalation. There's no need to lengthen these gaps or hold your breath. Simply remain watcher of this rhythm. Incoming and outgoing breath. The future can wait, past can fade away. At this moment, just be with this normal, natural breathing, being aware, trying to witness this pause, this very tiny pause. Between the inhalation and exhalation. I'll give you some silence to observe this pause. Be with the breath. another 5 minutes, being with the breath. Gently we come back. We can rub our hands before we open our eyes. Make them warm and lightly put it on your eyes. And gently, very gently come back, open your eyes. Wonderful. So, welcome back, friends. And when we connect to this authentic self of ours, we get to shift our perception that I am controlling everything. It becomes I am participating in something much larger than me. That what happens, shift of perception. So thank you very much for joining me today, joining us today. It's like a group that we are all here. If you can, anybody would like to share about today's meditation, could you get to the pause? Any experience you want to share? Yeah, Gaurav, yeah.
Um, Thank you, Aditya, and everybody for being here. I'm very humble and grateful for allowing me in this space. And I was late today. I will not take your time, but suffice to say that we all need this. It is as important as air and water. And today's meditation was stilling for me. Um, I was getting late for the experience that is, I was aware it is there. And there was a clinical situation at my hospital, and it was greatly humanitarian. And I was, I was kind of concerned I will miss this class. And like our divine master, Dr. Newton sir says, everything for our purpose. So I was just surrendered. I said whatever it will be, because deep in my heart I was worried on my plane that today if I don't join, Aditya will say this bugger always say he when he never joins. So somewhere back of the mind, human connect was missing because I am deeply connected to this space and to our Sangha. Uh, so this thing is evolving lately. That ego is control, and soul and faith is basically surrender, trust, and patience. And this thing today became clear. Sometimes we have undermined our presence for the doing. And this is what came up today. I was in a very altered state, very still. And I started breathing was very deep, very fast. I couldn't make where the pause was. By the end, if you would not have called, it could have continued.
Wonderful.
So I'm really feeling that how much energy flows to us and how much stillness we need.
Yeah.
So that's why I said we need just like water and food.
Beautiful, Gaurav. And thank you that you made the effort to join. And thank you for listening to your soul. And because we have everything else and we keep the soul at our last priority, which should be our first priority. And what you shared is very inspiring. You made it your first priority today to come to this
I
space.
actually surrendered because I was driving and it was 5 minutes while I was driving home. I switched on the Zoom. I said, at least I will be on time.
Okay.
And unfortunately, the event at hospital, I don't want to bring that energy space. I prayed during meditation for the patient and the family.
Okay.
But I feel that it was a very humbling situation. I do not know I should share or not, but we are humans, and life and strikes us in ways we cannot imagine. And maybe if you permit me towards the end, if anybody else has to share, I will wait for them to share.
Yeah,
Because as a doctor, I feel this is very humanitarian, and being a doctor in that position and coming from Sangha, it is very humbling to see how precious this life is. No exaggeration. Totally connected to the roots of the human.
beautiful.
That's all I can share.
Wonderful.
Thank
So, yeah, thank you, Gaurav. And this also reminds us to be, taking this practice, like how Gaurav was saying, he wanted to continue longer. And sometimes we have a time deadline, we have to stop the meditation. But again, if you feel before going to bed, just tap into that space, even for 5 minutes, we can get very refreshing sleep because, it's time for bed. Thank you. Thank you, Gaurav. And any other sharing? Anybody wants to share? It's good to listen to everyone. Yes. Okay. I think everybody wants to be in their space. That is also beautiful. So, friends, I invite you to take this practice for the next minimum 3 days. Try to play with this practice, being in the pause, trying to see where is the pause playfully, like a child. Where is the pause? Where is the pause? Where is my breath pausing? Because that pause is stillness. And it says, the masters, they say, if you can go into the pause, you can step into that higher intelligence, the higher self that we are. So meditation, one of, I would say, there's actually no goal for meditation. It is very hard to put words for meditation. But I think one of the uh, discovery, self discovery process of meditation is to um, find the, what you call the divine, the God, the absolute, to connect to that. And sometimes we are not able to connect to that because of thoughts, because of not having proper techniques. And it's very important to keep relearning about meditation. I have found it so helpful all the time. Even if we are meditators for 20 years, 30 years, doesn't matter. But again, every day we have to relearn about meditation. We have to become like a student every day, because we keep forgetting even the techniques. Somewhere we, and this sangha, this space where we are meditating together, this is so helpful, friends. Sharing is so helpful, right? Any sharing? I see Gaurav said thank you. Yes, Gaurav, thank you. And Madhulika, thank you. Adi, yes, thank you, Madhulika. Okay, probably we will have more sharing in the next session. I'm going to put um, something to for you to read, reflect on, to listen to videos. Whatever I have, I'll be sharing in the group. And if you have anything that is related to meditation or your experience, you can share it in the group. And I want you to have a sharing that elevates our consciousness. Let us keep that in mind. Any sharing that we are doing, we need to be conscious about what we are sharing, we are speaking, in the session, in the group. So I'm sure all of us here are wonderful masters, and they will take the responsibility to do that and have that sharing in the group, keep the group active, so that we are inspired to meditate every day, right? So always, I take the journey of a 40 days meditation. It has always been a life changing. This is given by my mentor, Dr. Newton, Always he says, do this. You're stuck somewhere, 40 days meditation. You want to do something, 40 days meditation. You know, you are asking so many questions, 40 days meditation. You'll 40 days meditation. Okay. So this is one of the very beautiful way, and it's good to learn a new technique when we are just so bored for 5 10 years just looking at the breath. So Vigyan Bhairava Tantra adds something more deeper to the breath. Okay, pause, look for that. I think you will enjoy it. I am also enjoying it, and hope we will have a joyful journey of meditation, all of us, and we create a space that will higher our spirits, our vibration. And when we higher our vibration, it will reflect into the entire world. One way also we want world peace, what is going on. So uh, that beautiful intention that there would be peace in the world. Let there be
Uh,
peace. Yes.
uh, in this regard, in Sangha,
Yeah.
uh, just because you said collective meditation,
Yeah.
uh, there is this Maharishi effect.
Hmm.
And we must all appreciate this because it has a very highly amplifying effect, not just on those who are meditating together, but across the world space we are all connected with. We may be at this globally unconnected in the physical space, but when we are tuned in together at the same time, it has a ripple effect which is scientifically now validated.
Yes, it's like a multiplied effect.
Multiplier.
Yes.
Yeah, it is not like 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 2. It is 1 plus 1 is 11.
Yes, yes, beautifully said.
So, yes. And when we do it together, it amplifies everybody's energy. It's like not that each one not get benefited. Actually, if the more people join together, the higher the quantum of that impact. So even if you are not in a space to meditate and you join, it will pump up into that space actually.
Right.
Your willingness to be there is all that is needed, and bring yourself up even if you're not in.
Beautiful.
Because that's how the old stuff moves out and the new stuff gets in.
Right. So
I
that,
just want to bring
yes,
connection
a
to
very,
meditation.
very
That's why.
beautiful conclusion to today's session, and the importance of getting together. If we can be in the live session, it's great. Otherwise, I'm recording it. I will be sending it in the group for any of you who have missed the session. You can go through this. So thank you so much, friend, from the bottom of my heart, and for creating this space. And we again meet in the next session next Tuesday. Till then, let's meditate, enjoy the pause, and okay. Good night, all of you. Thank you.